Hey, Philip.
Yeah.
I did a poll on what the best season was.
Oh, well, how'd you word it?
I said, "Is fall the best season?" Question mark.
Well,
yes or no?
That's not the poll that we were asking for.
Yeah, it was.
No, we said we would have a poll of all the 4 seasons and we'd ask people what the favorite.
It's the exact same.
That's not the same.
Just worded differently.
Because I said that we would combine spring and summer, and that would be better than fall.
No. Oh, I guess we did. I did say if you combine the other 3, is it still better than?
Yeah.
Is fall still better? Well, we have an answer to is fall the best season though.
Yeah. What is it?
It is yes.
Yeah. Well, it's a lie. It's a
no,
poll. And I also I said that you live in a bubble full of people, and I was going to burst the bubble and punch your face.
You know, guess what the percentage is?
What?
Guess.
90.
Close.
80.
Somewhere in between.
85.
A little less.
82.
One more up.
3.
Yes. 83% of people said yes, and 17% said no.
Yeah.
You want to hear some of the people that said no and that are wrong?
Uh-huh.
And you say it's my friend group. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, here we go. Phil Wing said no.
Uh-huh. That's my friend.
And John Budell said no.
That's my friend.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So all of my friends are right.
Nope.
All your friends are wrong.
Paul Wyatt said yes.
He and I don't talk anymore.
Paul Wyatt. Sorry, Paul Callahan.
Yeah, I know. That's his Twitter or Instagram name.
And then Ryan Saul said yes.
Your friend.
He's your friend as well.
I know him.
Andrew Spencer said yes.
Definitely your friend. I guess I'm learning who my favorite friends are.
Yeah. This channel called Wingspread Productions said yes.
That's you. So I think that's definitely okay. That now percentage is down to 80.
No, because I can still vote on the poll. We didn't establish that.
I didn't vote on the poll.
Well, that's your fault for not having Instagram.
Yeah, it's not exactly my fault at all.
Officially, fall is the best season,
according to Daniel's friends they all live in a bubble.
Da 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 da.
You can't cut this off. I'm doing it.
Oh, dang it! Here, Philip, edit in the future. Philip, edit in the intro when I start doing da da da.
I'll do it now.
All right, cool. Thank you. Happy October 1st, people.
Welcome to the spookiest episode of Classic Countdown Conversations.
Well, it's not just one episode. Would you like to explain the next month for us, Philip?
Nah.
Okay. The whole month of October, we're going to be doing spooky episodes.
Yes.
Things that have to pertain to Halloween or just spookiness in general.
Yes.
Because here at Classic Countdown Conversations, if we were to make a list of top 10 words we like to use, spooky is definitely on that list.
That's right. And guess what else? Guess what else happened?
Guess what else happened?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
We both died and we're ghosts now.
Oh my goodness.
You're hearing the voices of 2 dead men.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is Classic Countdown Conversation, a show that where we
clout down
the best and the worst that media has to offer.
Media has to offer
When we feel like it. Philip.
Yeah.
What is today's episode about?
Today's episode is about the best Halloween movies that me and Daniel like to watch.
Yeah,
on our own time.
that's the key. That's the key right there. These aren't the best horror movies.
Nope.
These may not even be the best movies to watch around Halloween time.
That's right.
However, these are the movies that Philip and I like to indulge in during this time of year.
That's right. And I made a list on my own, and I actually I've actually seen all of the movies on my list.
Have you really?
Can you imagine?
I'm so glad that you have seen all the movies on your list of movies that you like to watch around this time of year.
Honestly, it was a close call. There was I had to pull some stuff to make this list work.
Really?
So,
okay. Well, I'm glad that you did.
I think I've learned. I've seen maybe about 20 movies in my life. I think that's the result of this.
You know what's strange about that is when you first integrated into my family, you thought it was weird that we rewatched movies as much as we did.
You guys just watch movies. It's almost like there's never been a moment that you haven't had a TV in front of your face.
Yes. And you were like, I only watch movies that I haven't seen. I don't rewatch movies. But then again, you just said that you've only seen 20 movies.
Yeah. Well,
so it's a little bit of a predicament there, isn't it?
I just don't see. I don't watch a lot.
All right.
I watch TV shows.
Yeah.
And I just watched the episode once. And then when Lindsay replays Murder, She Wrote every night, I just fall asleep to it.
I mean, yeah, it's not hard to fall asleep to that show. Because it's so
all right.
boring.
I think that Murder, She Wrote is boring, but it's also got some
a little pep in its
It's got
step.
a little pep in its step. It's got some heart.
Angela Lansbury.
More like Angela Lansbury.
Oh, how lame of an old lady she is. Okay. Is there anything that you just want to talk about before we get into the list?
I would.
What's that?
That's the Angela Lansbury is in the new Mary Poppins movie.
Oh, yeah.
And she's about to die.
Is she?
The poor lady is very close to death.
Your wife is going to be very sad when she dies.
I think she might cry.
For days?
For days. I think Lindsay has created a third grandma in her mind. And that would be Angela Lansbury. Because honestly, she is kind of like your grandma.
Yeah, she reminds me of my grandma Wheeler.
Yeah. Angela Lansbury is America's grandma.
I would, okay.
Even though she's not from America.
Oh, that's true. But that was an American-made show.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. She's now an American.
She's American now.
Even if she doesn't live here, she's just got to deal with it. Anyway.
Well, she keeps being in our movies.
Yeah. Get out of our movies if you don't want to be called an American.
Yeah. And I saw the interview where she said that. She said, I don't want to be called American.
She's like, I'm from Britain.
Yeah. And
I love the British people.
The interviewer.
I'm not American.
Keep saying stuff in that.
I don't think I can. It became Indian by the end.
Welcome to Classic Countdown Conversations, one of the most racist podcasts out there. Just kidding. Philip and I are not racist.
I can't even imagine that that's true.
Philip is honestly like the least racist person I've ever met, I think.
Well, thanks, I guess.
At least one of them. But okay, yeah, Angela Lansbury.
All right.
She's pretty spooky.
She's about to die, just like we almost died.
Yeah.
And did die.
So let's talk about our best spooky movies.
All right. Do you have honorable mentions?
I do.
All right. I do too.
Okay.
I have a lot of honorable mentions.
So real quick, just to reiterate what this list is about.
Okay.
This is mine and Philip's spooky movie lists. The movies that we like to watch.
And we're going to recommend
Halloween
them to
time.
you.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they're bad.
Yep.
I feel like you're prepping them to think like our lists suck.
No. It's just I know like if we don't mention something that like the whole world, because there's one movie you might mention it, but there's one movie that I know most people consider one of the best Halloween movies that is just straight up not even near my list.
Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so I have three. Me and my honorable mentions. I got 3 segments of honorable mentions, but it's okay.
All right.
Okay, so I have my nostalgic honorable mentions.
Okay.
These are movies that when I was very, very young, I used to watch every year.
Okay.
And that's the Halloween Town franchise.
Yeah, that was one of the movies I saw that everybody seemed to like, but I'd never seen.
Oh, okay. So that I watched all the time. I loved Halloween Town when I was younger.
Okay.
And then another Disney Channel original movie called Under Wraps.
That's a Halloween movie?
It was
like
about,
it should be a Christmas movie.
It was about a mummy.
Oh, okay.
under wraps.
Oh my gosh.
And they were trying to keep them a secret.
I see.
My next section
Yeah.
of my honorable mentions is my it's my Stephen King double feature.
Okay.
That's Misery
Okay.
and The Shining.
Oh.
I
Those
like
you like those, but they're not in your list.
I like them a lot, but I don't think I've watched them in a couple years.
Oh, like all my movies.
Okay, but like most of the ones on my actual list, I try to watch every single year.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and I probably will start watching these every year, which leads me into my last segment.
Okay.
One movie that I just watched for the first time a couple weeks ago. That I think I will make it a tradition to watch it.
Oh.
That's It Chapter 1.
Oh, the new one.
Not It Chapter 2. I wasn't too keen on that one.
Okay.
However, that first one's pretty good.
Okay.
So,
All right.
those are my ons.
Your ons?
Yeah, my on-Ms.
My HMs
Okay.
are, is, and will be Charlie Brown.
Okay.
So this one, I think I've seen bits and pieces of this. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not completely TV illiterate. But I haven't seen it recently, so I just put it on. I put it on there. Also, it's a TV show, so we
Right.
said movies.
Well, it's a special.
It's a special.
There's a difference between a TV show and a special.
Next is Hocus Pocus because I've never seen it.
Okay. All right. That was the one that I was saying most people usually put that up on their
Yeah, it's
list.
like number one.
Yeah, it's nowhere near my list.
It's always on like
What a piece of junk movie.
it's always like on the TVs at like Walmart during Halloween time.
Mhm, yeah, I know.
I don't know why. Ghostbusters. I've
Okay.
also never seen it.
You've never seen Ghostbusters,
I've never
Philip?
seen Ghostbusters.
Philip.
I actually maybe did when I was really young, but
That-
I remember very little.
Now that's a problem.
Next is Tower of Terror.
Oh, okay.
I like that movie, but it's not good.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
And you will notice that I did not put Haunted Mansion.
Oh, right. Yep.
Haunted Mansion sucks.
So I used to like Haunted Mansion when I was younger. I have
Yeah.
not watched it in a very long time.
Yeah. Now
Very long time.
Here's the thing. Tower of Terror,
Yeah.
TV, made for TV movie.
Uh-huh.
Totally fine. Low
Haunted
budget.
Mansion
it's okay.
was
Haunted Mansion
theatrical.
is a theatrical
release.
release.
What sucks about Haunted Mansion?
It's just everything about it.
I remember liking it.
It's also nothing like the ride. Ugh.
Well, it's tough to. The only ride that they successfully made into a movie franchise at that is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, and they should have taken a hint.
Okay.
Next is Beetlejuice because I've never seen Beetlejuice.
Philip. Oh my
Also, I've never
goodness.
seen Addams Family or remember it. I think I have.
But
seen
you
Addams
love
Family,
the show.
But I like the show.
Yeah.
So those are my honorable mentions.
I guess, I go ahead and throw those Addams Family movies in my honorable mentions as well.
Okay, I figured so.
You go ahead and just toss them on in there.
I thought that might have been in your list. Actually,
No, it's not.
All
Because
right.
I don't try to watch them every year.
Okay,
Remember?
I remember.
All right.
I don't try to watch any of these movies every year.
I try to watch all these every
Like
year.
I said, I only watch a movie once. It's
I know.
good enough for me.
I know. Unless if you're with me, then I make you watch movies multiple times.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of your honorable mentions.
Okay.
And I'm going to cheat.
Yeah. Okay.
My very first slot, I'm cheating because it is the Charlie Brown special.
Okay.
But since it's not movie status yet,
All right.
I'm going to throw two other things in its slot with it.
That's really, really cheating.
So we're going to go with the Charlie Brown, the Pumpkin special. There's an episode of the SpongeBob SquarePants
Okay.
called...
It's a Halloween cartoon TV
Hold on. Well,
specials.
just chill out. It's called The Graveyard Shift.
Okay.
And it's the best episode of SpongeBob of all time.
Oh.
And it's my favorite spooky TV episode of all time.
Is this the one where Nosferatu shows up?
Yes, yeah. Okay. So Squidward is telling SpongeBob a story because Mr. Krabs is making them work 24 hours a day. He's telling him, Squidward's telling SpongeBob a spooky story at night, and then everything he makes up starts coming true.
I see.
And I try to watch it every single year on Halloween, not just in October.
Wow.
I try to watch it every year on Halloween. And then, since that gets it to like 95% of an actual movie, the slot I threw in Another thing I try to watch every year on Halloween.
Okay.
It's a SNL skit.
Oh.
It's the David S. Pumpkins skit.
Yeah, that's like just came out.
It came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
But ever since it came out, I've watched it every year since. It's hilarious.
I watched it like 4 months ago.
You know what's
for the
funny?
very first time.
So I watched it, and it was okay. It was like kind of funny.
Oh, it's very funny.
But then it stuck with me.
Yeah.
I watched it like early October a few years ago, and it stuck with me. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it again on Halloween, and I did, and then I ended up watching it 4 times after that because it just kept getting funnier with each repeat watching. So that's my Frankenstein's monster of a slot 10.
That's
movie.
very, very good.
It's Charlie Brown, Graveyard Shift, David S. Pumpkins.
All right. All right. Now, here's a movie that nobody's heard of except for you, maybe.
Okay.
The Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
Oh man, yeah. I forgot about that movie.
This movie is
a good movie.
An old classic Don Knotts movie.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's cheesy and
for sure.
but Don Knotts plays it up.
Yep.
Just like he always does.
Chewing that scenery.
Yeah. And he just he goes to town. He's a reporter. Mm-hmm. Well, he's not a reporter. He's he like a lines type, basically.
Okay.
I don't know. Back in the day when they used typewriters, I don't know how that stuff works. I'm a young boy.
Newfangled technology, man.
He wants to become a reporter, and so the reporters force him to.
That's right.
To stay overnight in a haunted house.
Yeah.
And so away the mystery goes. Yeah. Is it really haunted? Is it not haunted? Is there blood on the wall?
Yeah.
Is there a secret passageway? Only we know by watching the end of the movie.
Well, and here's the thing. Spoilers?
No.
For Ghost of Mr. Chicken, they can skip past it. Just skip. You know how on the podcast app you can skip 30 seconds?
Yeah.
From when I say the word, when I yell Halloween.
Okay.
Skip 30 seconds, okay?
All right.
Halloween! Okay, so at the end, you think it's been all a ruse. Mm-hmm. But then the piano starts playing, right?
Yeah.
And everyone looks over and it's playing by itself.
Yeah.
And it's, oh, wait, it really is haunted.
Wait, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it does.
No, it is all a ruse.
No, it's not. The very last shot of the movie is that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad that your number 10 slot, you knew.
I did know it.
All right. Okay, hold on. Has it been 30 seconds? Because we don't want to go on if someone skipped it.
It's probably been 30. It's close enough.
Right now? Okay, cool. Okay,
number 9.
The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. Okay, my number 9 is
the
Ghost of Mr. Chicken. Just kidding. It's Ghostbusters.
Ah, there it is.
There it is. So the thing that, because growing up, I never thought of this as a Halloween movie.
Really?
I don't think it's supposed, like, it doesn't take place during Halloween or anything. But
it's about ghosts.
Well, about 6 years ago, when I really started getting into Halloween, when it just became my favorite time of year.
When you became demon possessed?
Oh, Philip. Oh, that's such a good joke. I was looking for Halloween music. Just like, because there's Christmas music, right?
Yeah.
We did 2 episodes on Christmas music earlier this season. I was like, well, there's no like Halloween music other than the Monster Mash and Thriller.
Oh, there's lots of Halloween
music. So I was kind of delving into things, and almost every playlist had the Ghostbusters theme on it.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I guess this kind of sounds more Halloweenish.
Yeah.
And then every year since, whenever Halloween comes around, I listen to that theme song. I'm like, oh yeah, that's getting me in the mood. And then I watch the movie.
I see.
So there's that.
There's that cool new version of the Ghostbusters theme by that band from Cincinnati that I can't remember the name of.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it might be that they did it for the girl movie.
Oh, geez.
The song is good, but the girl movie's not
let me
from what I hear.
Be clear. I'm talking about the original Ghostbusters movie.
And just the first one.
Just the first one. I've seen the second one maybe once or twice. Don't remember much of it.
Okay.
But the first one, classic. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd,
Yeah.
Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson.
Uh,
Great film.
Shut Up and Dance with Me band.
Oh, Walk the Moon.
Walk the Moon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay, so that's my number 9 is the Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters.
Did you like that?
I liked it.
Okay, what's your number 9?
The Village.
Ooh, okay.
This is a spooky movie, and it's got
Yeah.
It's a little spooky.
Okay.
If I were to say I want to watch a spooky movie, that's not going to spook me out too much.
But just enough.
Just enough, and then at the end know that everything's okay.
Yeah. Except for the one thing that happens.
Except for the one thing that does happen.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I mean, he did some stabbings, so I don't really care.
He did do that, but he was.
He didn't understand.
He didn't know what he was doing.
He either deserved to be in a mental institution or in that hole at the end. So either way,
One of the two, I
one
guess.
of the two. But yeah, tell me about The Village because I haven't seen it in a while.
So The Village is basically it's hard to explain what it's about without giving it away.
Okay,
It's about a village that is having that has rules,
yes.
and
One of they can't wear red or something, right? Or there's not allowed to be any red.
or red,
Something with red.
signifies something.
Yeah,
and I don't
okay.
remember
All right.
exactly what it signifies. I think
Okay.
it may mean, I don't know. So
Okay.
anyway, and they can't go past the line of
That's right. Yeah.
the forest, otherwise they'll get eaten by the monster.
There's things. There's that really good scene in the movie where the monsters come into the town.
Yeah,
That scene's good.
Yes, there's a lot of good scenes in this movie.
Yeah, that one just sticks out in my mind.
Yeah, it's a good little movie.
Yeah.
It's not like the best movie,
No, by any means.
but I like it. I think it's better than most M. Night Shyamalan movies.
You know who loves this movie?
Uh-uh.
Anna Collier.
Really?
Yeah. So shout out to you, Anna.
There
We
you
haven't
go.
done a shout out to you, Anna, in a while.
Not in a while.
I hope you're still listening.
She probably not.
I bet she is.
She knew that we weren't giving out that positive energy about, every time we mention her. And now she's like, well, I don't want it.
Well,
now.
dang it. I'm sorry, Anna. I hope to see you soon. I miss you.
Anyway.
But yeah, she loves The Village, and you love The Village, or you at least like it.
I like it. It's on my list.
It's on your list of.
I'd watch it.
your
If I
spooky
were
movies.
to watch The Village again, it would be during this time of year.
Okay.
That's why it's on my list.
You know what? I might want to rewatch it as well. So maybe we can do that together.
All right.
Okay. My number 8.
Okay.
My number 8.
Number 8.
So kind of what you were just saying with The Village, how
Yeah.
it's not like the best movie by any means.
Yeah.
In fact, it's not even really that good of a movie. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'd give it like a C plus.
Yeah.
And that movie's Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, you know what? I almost put this on my list because I vaguely
Burton,
remember
Sleepy
it.
Hollow. So the reason why I watch it every year, even though the story in the movie is not the best thing in the world, is the atmosphere to this movie is so Halloween, which doesn't surprise me. It's Tim Burton.
Yeah.
But oh man, like just the look of it, these creepy looking dead tree or not dead trees, but naked trees without the leaves on them,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
like. It gets a little kind of dark at
Yep.
some places. It's a little corny in others. Just all around weird movie.
Yep.
But it's Tim Burton, Johnny Depp, and it tells the story of Ichabod and the Headless Horseman and all that. Which that lore has a very special place in my heart,
Oh.
based on my childhood and a thing that we mentioned last week called Guess Who Night that my family does.
Oh.
Ichabod was kind of like the Santa Claus of Halloween for us growing up.
What?
Yeah. Have I never told you about this?
No.
When we would go on the hayride at Guess Who Night,
Uh-huh.
Ichabod would come out and scare us.
Just Ichabod?
Yes.
So you knew he'd come and scare you, but you just never knew when?
Right. And we were like, oh, where's he going to be? Where at on the property is he going to be? And then he'd run up and like bang on the sides of it and run away. It was honestly very creepy when we were younger. But it was so fun. So I like this movie because it gives me a little bit of nostalgia feelings, and man, oh man, does it have atmosphere to spare.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sleepy Hollow. And like that's just such a Halloween staple, I feel like, is
Okay.
Ichabod and the Headless Horseman.
All right. Number 8 for me.
Number 8.
It is House on Haunted Hill.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is not the new dumb stuff.
Okay.
Which is, I think, like, I don't know. It's a similar title, but not that.
Okay.
This is the movie starring Vincent Price.
This was what, 59?
I think it's 59, 58 or 59.
Okay.
Splendid movie.
Yeah, I do like it a lot.
Basically, it's the premise of there's a haunted house of sorts, and you get locked in, and you have to stay for an evening, and you win $1 million.
If you,
like
what is it? If you
last.
survive, or if you just stay in the house?
I think if you just stay in the house.
Okay.
And they're all like, well, we all gonna win, and then people start dying and hanging
So they do
themselves.
start dying.
Yeah, people start dying.
I forget.
Well, I think so.
How does it end?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Gotta watch it again.
Okay.
But it's a good one. And Vincent Price is awesome.
Yeah, he's always good in everything he's in.
He's in about 3,000 movies.
Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness.
Including Thriller.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The music video?
Uh-huh.
That's right. Okay.
I mean, he definitely does the beginning of the song. He did it in a take.
Really?
Dude's
that was all
crazy.
that they had him for.
Yeah.
They're like, we got Vincent Price for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And he's like, okay.
They went to his house while he was sitting on the couch.
Just threw a mic in front of there.
Yeah.
And away they went.
Okay, House on Haunted Hill. I feel like
highly recommend it.
I feel like that's a staple of Halloween movies as well. It's just I don't watch it every year, so it didn't make my list.
I feel like I wish I would watch it more often.
It is good. I might rewatch it this year.
Yeah. I think I'm going to convince you of all my movies to watch them more often.
So my number 7. Speaking of Tim Burton, we're going to take a trip to Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay. Tell me about this movie, because everybody references it, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Okay, well, here's the thing: is Beetlejuice is crazy.
I just know he's got pinstripe suit.
Yeah,
and he's got wild and crazy hair.
Yeah.
All right, so explain it to me.
So Beetlejuice isn't in it very much.
Okay.
It's more about Alec Baldwin and his wife.
Okay.
And then what's her face? The girl, Winona Ryder.
Is she in this?
I believe that's the actress in this. They die. That's the thing, is it's so hard to, for me, it's hard to explain. The couple dies, and basically they go to this place where Beetlejuice is at.
Okay. So not heaven, not hell, just a Beetlejuice place.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're ghosts.
Okay.
And then it's just kind of them on this weird, wacky adventure, and Beetlejuice comes up every once in a while.
Okay. And
you have to say his name 3 times for him to appear.
Okay.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
And what is
Oh my gosh, there he is in the corner of the room.
Wow. It's like Mr. Cool Cat Schnazzy Pants.
No! Philip, no! My goodness. What do I have to say?
Hey, Daniel!
No. Philip.
Daniel, you don't know him? You don't know it?
Mr. Philip.
Oh,
Mr. Philip J. Osterday. Oh, Philip. Did you? Are you all right?
Forgot.
Yeah, don't say that.
Completely forgot.
Don't say that anymore. Okay. No. Yeah, you have to say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Where in your case, you just have to say it once.
Yeah.
And then turn it.
It's a really tricky situation.
It's not.
Yeah,
you just don't say
I
it.
just like to say that a lot, though. It's my nickname.
Not anymore. Remember, the people at your work had to change it.
Yeah, they did.
To what is it now?
Well, Mr. Cool Cat Schnazzy.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Cool Cat Schnazzy. It almost feels like you held in a sneeze.
Yeah.
When you don't say the whole thing. But it's okay. We don't want that guy coming back. No. So
it was a close one.
It was a very close one. Okay. What I said Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton's great in it as Beetlejuice. Even though he's not in it very much, he's obviously the highlight of it.
Yeah.
But again, just weird movie, gothic looking. Obviously, it's Tim Burton. Fun movie to watch around the Halloween time.
The Halloween
time.
Number 7 for me.
Yep.
The Thing.
Oh.
This one made it up on my list.
Yeah. So you liked it.
I liked it. Lindsay hated it. I liked it.
I'm glad that you liked it.
It moved up in my list.
Okay. Well, so what do you like about this movie?
I like that it is. It's a little creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some it's got some funny bits to it.
Yeah. Some of the interactions between the guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and also it's like a little cheesy is what I'm saying.
It's not cheesy.
It's got a little cheesy.
It's such a good movie.
A lot of practical effects going on that are just gross.
They're so good. Oh my goodness.
The
visual effects artist for the movie was amazing.
Yeah. And you don't know how it's going to end. I had no idea.
You don't know how it ends, actually.
That's also true.
It leaves on a
It's a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
To set up the Thing 2 and 3 and 800.
But instead they just did a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm so glad. That made me so happy to hear that come out of your mouth.
Yeah. Well, if I were to say, I mean, we watched it really close to Halloween. So if I were to say a movie that I wouldn't watch during Halloween time, this would be it.
Okay.
So that's my number 7.
Okay. My number 6.
Yeah.
The Thing.
Is it really?
Yeah. So let's just keep talking about it.
All right. What is your favorite part about The Thing?
The practical effects. I love Kurt Russell's character.
Yeah, he does do good job. Kurt Russell do good job. Good job, Kurt Russell. Do good. Keep up, Russell. Kurt.
I'm sorry. I gotta not laugh so much. No, I love that this movie is kind of just like a bunch of little scenes.
Yeah.
Put together. Like it's just like, okay, now this is the scene where this guy dies and this happens, and then this is this, and
it's almost vignettes.
Almost, but there's enough of a story to string them together.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, just like the idea of it, because it was based off of, or it was a remake of The Thing from Another Planet.
Yeah,
I think, and I think that may have been based off of a book.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Don't take my word for that one, but just the idea, because they changed it so much from the 50s movie.
Yeah.
Like so incredibly much. It's just like a big alien man in the first one. But this one, it's like this thing. We don't know what its natural form is.
Yeah.
But it can take on the form of animals, people.
Yeah. It's a shapeshifter.
It's a shapeshifter. And you never know. I don't know. It's just it's not a whodunit movie, but
it's who didn't do it.
But it's like, what did it?
What it?
And it's freaking awesome. And I love it.
Hey Daniel, what it?
It is The Thing.
Oh.
But yeah, and then so you never know. You're always kind of on your toes. There's the scene where they're testing their blood.
Yeah. Or with the fire, that part. It doesn't like fire or something.
It doesn't like fire. No, it's the part because they're like, maybe the shapeshifter has different color of blood. And then they take all their blood samples and then it like jumps out at them.
Oh,
but it's such a long drawn out scene that like the suspense is what makes the jump scare worth it. And then there's the scene where the head of the guy falls off and it grows spider legs.
Oh yeah.
And that's like my favorite practical effect. That or the dog.
The dog is
when the dog's face splits open.
Ugh.
But yeah, and I don't want to just sit here and talk about different bits of the movie that are great, but it's just really good. I think it might be John Carpenter's best film.
What other films does he do?
Well, I might mention another one here in a couple minutes. So,
well, it's surprising that this is the best one and it's so low on the list.
Well, it's because I think it's his best movie, but the other one I have on my list is more associated with this time of year. So,
I see. All right.
For you movie buffs, you know what I'm talking about. But okay, what's your number 6, Philip?
Mine's number 6 is purposely put at number 6.
Okay.
Because it's The Sixth Sense.
Oh, okay.
I'm so clever. So I like this movie. I don't know. It's also a what's his name? What's the
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. It's his movie again, but it's all about a little boy who sees dead people and a guy who's trying to figure out what happened and why he sees dead people. And then there's a twist that everybody knows now.
Yeah, it's probably the most iconic twist other than Darth Vader being Luke's father.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, it's huge. Quote the line.
I see dead people.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then you look back at the rest of the movie and you're like, oh, it makes so much sense.
Of course. I should have known. And then there's those turds that are like, oh, I knew the whole time.
Shut up. Unless if you heard it beforehand, which, most people probably did.
Yeah.
Then you didn't know.
If you didn't know that ahead of time, you're crazy.
Yeah. I like how you're making okay.
No.
I misunderstood you.
Yeah. No. I'm saying that the people were saying that we were dumb for not figuring it out earlier.
Yeah, no.
They're dumb.
Freaking people, man.
Freaking people. Let me enjoy the daggone movie.
Okay.
All right. So that's The Sixth Sense. I think it's fun. I think it's a good Halloween movie. It's about ghosts or dead people. Yeah. It's a little freaky. There's some scary scenes in there. There's this one scene where like the boy turns around and there's just people hanging.
Oh, really?
I don't like it.
Okay.
Poor guy. I would feel. What would you do if you could see dead people? I wonder how many dead people are in this building right now.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
If it worked like that,
probably a bunch.
There's probably one right there.
Just hanging out.
There's this empty chair right next to us.
Well, Beetlejuice is in the room with us.
That's true. He's hanging out.
He's sitting right there.
He's got a weird cross-legged thing going on.
Yeah, I don't like it. He's kind of looking back and forth between us at a rapid pace, and I don't like it.
Anyway, so that's number 6 for me.
Okay. Was there something that you want to talk about or not?
There is one thing that I want to talk about.
What is that?
It's that I'm scared for the future of this podcast.
Oh, no. Why is that?
Because nobody's becoming a Patreon.
Why don't you think people are?
I think it's because...
Oh, well, hold on. Kathy! You're up!
It's your turn.
Okay. So Philip and I have realized recently that if we're nice to Kathy, she does a little bit better at her job.
She does a little bit better.
So that's why the music turned on so quickly.
It was interesting.
But okay. So why don't you think people are doing it?
I think they just don't know what it is.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. So why don't you explain what Patreon is, and then maybe they'll do it.
You know it better than I do, but basically, you give money to Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
They take 10%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sorry about that.
Yeah,
but it affects us more.
Yeah.
So don't be too sorry.
Yeah.
And then the other 90% goes to us for giving you guys entertainment.
Yeah.
Hours upon hours of entertainment.
There are, and
we probably have about almost 2 days worth of entertainment.
That's
at this point.
Not true at
all.
all.
No, it is.
2 days?
Yeah,
of constant entertainment.
Well, we have what 46 episodes, and they're almost an hour.
Oh! I'm sorry. I thought you meant just on Patreon.
No.
It's like that's maybe like 2 hours.
Sorry, no. On our podcast, that we've given them about 2 days of entertainment.
Almost,
probably with some margin room here and there.
Yeah.
But we give you a lot of stuff, so you could give us a little bit of change,
just a little,
whether it be for $5 or $10 or $100,
whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat. And then we get that money and we get to put it towards the show to make it better.
Yeah.
And just so you don't, if the 2 days worth of our podcasting isn't enough for entertainment, we give those people who give us money a little something extra.
That's right. If you give us $5, you get to be our best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You get behind the scenes videos, audio, pictures. I think that's it. On the Patreon page.
Yeah.
If you give us $10, you get all that plus a gift, a yearly gift.
Yeah.
So do yourself a favor and
before this year runs out, donate.
Get your gift.
So you can get the gift for 2019.
Yeah.
Before the 2020 gift comes around.
That's right.
Which Philip and I have been discussing recently.
Yeah, it's going to be baller.
It might be pretty rad.
Let's just say we've been bobbling the idea around.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're putting our heads together on this one.
Yeah. And we just can't wait to see how we look small.
Yeah, and big all at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so just do that thing. And you know what? Brian,
Yeah. Oh, Brian.
I'm giving you another shout out. If you start donating,
Whoa.
I will stop running through leaves on the side of the road.
Daniel will stop killing children.
I'll stop killing children on the side of the road in the fall time. So whether it be $5, $10, or $100, Brian, go ahead and donate.
Yeah.
And you can sleep soundly at night knowing that your child in the leaf pile on the side of the road will not get run over by my wheels.
Actually, and Brian, it's on you now.
Yeah.
Like Daniel's giving up all. Yeah,
I'm giving up my 10th favorite activity in the fall time.
Well, also like in court, they'll be like, Daniel, why'd you run over that child?
I'm like, well, I told him.
Yeah, Daniel said he would stop, but Brian was like, nah.
Yeah.
Let him go.
And they'd be like, really, Mr. Brian? Is this true? And everyone will look over at you and you'll have to say yes.
That's right.
Because we have recorded evidence
That's true.
right here on Classic Countdown Conversations, the best podcast around.
That's right. Also, for all your legal needs.
Yeah, call Philip and Daniel, lawyers at law.
Yeah. I like it. Okay. Season 2.
Coming at you.
Philip and Daniel, lawyers
Coming
at law.
you beginning in November. Lawyers at law.
All right.
All right.
That's it. Caller.
Kathy. All right. Thank you. Okay. See, it's working
getting better.
pretty smooth.
It's weird how that happens.
Well, I mean, I guess if someone's yelling at you, you don't perform as well.
Maybe.
At least I know I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Am I going with? I go first with
You
my
go
number
first.
5?
Number 5.
You mentioned his name earlier.
Beetlejuice.
Nope.
Mr. Cool Cat.
Nope.
Schnazzy.
Nope. Don't do it. Nosferatu.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I like. This is probably my favorite silent film.
I don't think I've seen any silent films besides Nosferatu.
Other than some, I like Charlie Chaplin stuff, but yeah, Nosferatu. What a. Would you like to tell our fond memory of Nosferatu, Philip?
I'd love to.
Okay.
So basically, when I was dating Lindsay,
Yep.
it was you, me, Lindsay, and Austin, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We sat on a love seat chair.
Four of us did.
All four of us did. I think at one point I had to lay down on top of everyone.
Yeah.
I got a little frustrated that evening, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, because Lindsay was laughing so hard at Austin, I was not as funny, and so
Oh. Well,
I was just jelly.
Well, you're married to her now.
I got the girl, but he got the laughs.
It's okay though. It's a good
fine.
memory.
Anyway, so the memory is that Austin basically created the entire movie
Through narration.
and it somehow it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think he said that he did this with his grandpa very often.
Well, I don't think they. Yeah. I don't think they ever did Nosferatu.
Right.
But they did. They would make up lines for the silent films.
Yeah. What a cool grandpa.
I know. I want to be that type of grandpa. Man, at that point, silent films would be like 100 years old. I guess it is at this point.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That's crazy. I don't know what I was talking about. My brain had a mind fart. But yeah, Austin made the whole movie about a trip to Burger King.
It was very funny.
The secret sauce and how long it would take them to get there.
Yeah, I don't know how it even worked, but it did.
It did. It worked real well. But anyways, if you take away that that fun memory, it is truly kind of a spooky little movie.
Yeah.
He's really creepy.
Very
looking.
creepy.
In fact, he was so creepy that on set, people thought he was an actual vampire.
How does that work?
The guy, the actor.
They were just like, well, now that he put that makeup on, definitely
no. Well,
vampire.
I think it was like he just played it like his
He just
mannerisms
never
and
stopped.
stuff. Yeah, I don't know if he was just weird in real life or whatever.
Probably.
But yeah, they even made a movie about that.
Oh, what's it called?
Dang it, you sprung that on me too quickly. I forget. It has Willem Dafoe in it, I believe.
Nose for Real too.
What does that mean?
Because he's really Nosferatu. He's a real vampire.
Oh, nose for real too. Okay, you want to try that one again?
I did it right.
Do it again, and I'll pretend like I'm someone else hearing it for the first time.
Okay, nose for real too.
Oh my gosh, that was
There we
funny.
go. Yeah.
Good job. Good joke, Philip.
That laugh sounded like you got murdered at the same time.
Well, this is our spooky episode,
Okay,
isn't
so
it?
we are ghosts.
So did I peak with that one?
I don't know. It sounded beautiful, though.
Okay, all right. Nose for real too. Good joke.
Thank you.
But yeah, and there's imagery in this film that sticks with me well after I watched the movie.
Okay.
There's some really good shots in this film.
I like it.
One made it into the episode of Spongebob
There it is.
that I watch every year.
Number 5 for me.
Yep.
Now, this one has been mentioned before on our show.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of these next ones have been mentioned on our show.
Okay.
This one is Coco.
Oh, interesting.
Which
Okay.
I just it's not on anybody's list on the internet.
No, I didn't even think about that.
So
It's about dead people.
it's about and Halloween time in Mexico.
Oh, is it how? Oh, yeah, the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And so guess what?
What?
I love that movie.
I know
I
you
think
do.
this movie's rad. I think it's freaking great.
It's grown on me. I only saw it the one time, but the more I think about it, the more I like it.
Yeah, I didn't love it the first time I saw it. The second time I saw it, I was like, this is actually really good.
Yeah,
and
it is
then
good.
after that, I thought, I want to watch this one again. So this one definitely should be on your Halloween list, especially if you
Okay.
have children.
Yeah, that's true. It's a family friendly Halloween movie.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it honestly hasn't kind of made its way into that little niche.
You know
thing.
why?
What?
Racism.
Oh, people just don't like it because
People are
of
like,
racism.
oh, this Mexico. It's not American Halloween.
And today's America, I guess that makes sense.
That's right.
Oh. Okay.
Actually,
yeah,
I just
Coco.
made that up. I don't know if that's true.
Oh,
Literally made that up on the spot.
well, Coco's a good movie. You know what my favorite thing about Coco is? The dog turns into like a dragon thing.
It's sweet.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
odd.
And there's so many beautiful scenes in this movie.
Like visually?
Yeah. It's good.
Oh.
I like it.
It has a nice little twist too.
Yeah. And it's got this song. It's like, remember me.
Oh, that is spooky sounding. When you sing it.
Remember
And that's sad.
me.
Oh, yeah, and then that dude dies at that one point. That part's sad. The part where like he walks into that room and the guy has been completely forgotten about it and he drifts away. I guess he's going to heaven. Or he's just out of existence at that point. I don't really know. But yeah, so are you going to watch that movie this Halloween season?
Remember me.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
You're number 4.
My number 4. All right, time for my other John Carpenter film,
What is it?
Halloween.
Oh, does this guy like Halloween or what?
Well, I don't think the thing is like a Well,
Is
doesn't
this
take
guy
place
like
during Halloween.
spooky movies
He's
or what?
spooky movie, man.
John
yeah.
Carpenter, more like John Spookerter.
Oh my goodness. What a funny joke you just
I
did.
just did it again. Just another great one. Just pull them left and right.
So let me give a little disclaimer.
Uh-huh.
So the 3 big like franchise horror films,
Uh-huh.
horror film franchises, in pop culture, I'd say are the Halloween franchise, the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, and the Friday the 13th franchise. With maybe Child's Play is up there. There's a couple others, but the Chainsaw
Massacre.
However, those are some franchises I haven't delved into yet.
Yeah.
Me, Daniel Cardiff, has not delved into certain franchises yet in my lifetime. The Halloween franchise, however, I have.
I see.
So if you're looking for Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, they won't be on here.
Okay.
Even though they probably are really good Halloween films. Maybe in a couple years we'll revamp this list and it might be a little different. Who knows? I do want to. I want to probably start the Friday the 13th franchise this year.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see.
You'll see.
But Halloween.
What's Halloween about?
So you've never seen it?
No.
Okay.
I know they exist.
Do you know the theme song?
No.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so right there's another Halloween music for you.
There you go.
There's the Halloween music.
I mean, it wasn't as good as my performance, but
Oh, no, not whatsoever. But John Carpenter made this himself. He makes all of his scores, I think.
What?
Or at least most of them, yeah. He does this himself he's a musician. He travels on tour doing music.
Is this the Carpenters?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. No,
You're about to blow my mind right
No,
there.
I know. I didn't want to lie to you. But yeah, so this movie is about and actually the sequel that just came out last year wasn't too bad.
Oh. I didn't even know that one came out last year.
I saw it.
Oh. Well, I believe you. I did not believe you earlier.
When? What?
What?
What's going on? So the first one, basically, Laurie Strode is the main chick's name.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, this man starts lurking around,
Oh.
stalking her.
You got to watch out for those lurkers.
Yeah. And it never really. So basically, the whole thing about Michael Myers is not Mike Myers,
Michael
Myers, is that he has no.
I think that's not a coincidence.
I don't think it is either. Is that
John Carpenter hates Mike Myers.
the thing is Mike Myers was probably like a child.
Yeah, he's a real freak.
Yeah. Okay.
That's his nephew.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. This movie does start out with Michael Myers killing his sister as a young boy.
Ew. That's that movie.
Yeah.
That's the movie that we're talking about.
That's the movie that we're talking about. The thing about Michael Myers that's super creepy is that he has no motivation whatsoever.
Oh,
you never get any insight on why he does what he does.
Oh,
He's just a man that has snapped and just kills.
I see.
He's emotionless, and his one goal is to just do this.
And he wears the hockey mask, right?
No,
or something.
that's Jason.
That's Jason.
That's from Friday the 13th. No, this guy wears the William Shatner mask.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And so basically he Laurie Strode is babysitting on, I believe it's Halloween night. And he breaks into the house, and a few of Laurie's friends are over. They get offed.
Like killed?
You killed.
Okay.
And then they have a little battle up in a closet. You've had to have seen that part where he's breaking through the closet door. It's a very, very famous scene.
With the knife?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, anyways, the Lupus is the man that's trying to figure stuff out with him. He comes in, and I think he shoots Michael Myers at the end.
Oh.
He falls out the window off the balcony and hits the ground.
Okay.
And then like a couple minutes pass, they go back out there, and he's gone.
Ugh.
And it ends.
Ugh.
It ends with Michael Myers still out there.
Gross.
Yeah. So yeah, was that a real reaction when I said he's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a little creepy movie,
It was creepy.
and it's called Halloween. So you gotta watch it around Halloween time.
Does make sense to watch a movie called Halloween around Halloween.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 4?
Number 4 for you.
Speaking of movie that you should not watch around Halloween time, I mean, you should, but
Okay.
you don't need to, is called Gremlins.
Oh, okay.
This because I've seen this movie.
All right. So you put it on your list.
So I put it on my list. Is actually more. We talked about it in our Christmas list movies.
Yep.
Little shout out
To ourselves.
to
in the past.
ourselves. If you want to know what movies to watch during Christmas, go back and listen to that.
Well, alternative movies to watch.
Yes,
on
yes,
Christmas
yes,
time.
yes, yes. So this movie is creepy and scary, and also Christmassy. So this one could happen November 1st.
Oh, okay.
You still want
It could be a November movie.
Yeah, you want a little Christmas magic,
Okay. I like that.
and you want, but
And
you
some
also want to be a little
spookies.
spooky.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. This is your after Halloween, before Thanksgiving
Okay.
movie.
That's good. You know what? That might be a new thing I do.
Okay.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It
Philip.
gets you. It's the transition movie.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I like that a lot.
All right.
Anything else to say about Gremlins?
No,
or just go back and listen to our other episode.
Yeah, we already talked about it. If you don't already know everything that there is to know about Gremlins, it's your own dang fault.
I think that's episode 4 of our show.
Oh, well, I don't have our catalog memorized.
I think it is episode 4. So go back and listen to episode 4.
Give it a little smidgen of a
And
listen.
just, if you want a little spoiler for episode 4, it comes in at number 1. So you can go listen to the end of
No,
episode.
you should have told him
Oh,
that.
dang it. I mean, it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, well, you got to listen to find out where
You got to
it's
listen to find out where it's at. Should we cut that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, you're going to cut it out
Yeah.
and post. All right, let's
Yeah.
clap. All right.
Oh, yeah. We'll cut
Good.
that out
Oh,
for sure.
Man, that was good. Okay. Well, then.
Number 4 for Daniel.
Yeah, no, that was number 4 for me. It was Halloween.
Oh,
That was your number 4.
I'm sorry.
Because remember, I went before you did.
I sorry.
Number 3.
What is it?
I have a feeling this might be on your list as well.
Okay.
If it's the same slot, then go ahead and tell me and we'll talk about it together.
Okay.
That's Psycho.
man,
Alfred Hitchcock's
dang
Psycho.
it. We'll make it my slot.
Your number 3 slot?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
number 2 on mine.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. Both are number 3s. Do you want to cut that out?
No.
No? You sure?
Yeah.
We can cut it out.
No, I don't need to cut
All right.
that out.
Okay. Psycho.
Psycho.
This movie's so good.
Now this movie, we're going to talk about this movie probably some more in a later episode
In a couple weeks.
in a couple weeks. So I'm kind of afraid to talk about it too much.
Okay. Then let's talk about why it's spooky. We don't have to talk about like beat for beat or anything.
I guess-
Why is it spooky?
Murder, cars in bogs,
Okay.
and hotels next to houses.
Yes. Yeah. That house
Yep.
is amazing. Like that whole layout of
That was very good.
that scene.
Thanks, Mr. Hitchcock.
I think so. When I first watched this movie, I hadn't grown a fondness for older movies yet.
Yeah.
This
There's
was-
like a moment in time that happens. I don't know what it is.
When you get a fondness for old
Yeah.
movies, it was this movie for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
After watching it?
I watched it. I was like, that was a good movie.
Well, you know what? I think that in general, old movies don't hold up.
But this one does.
This one definitely does.
Yeah, it's really weird. I think a lot of his do.
Almost all of Alfred Hitchcock's movies do.
But yeah, I think like just it's a unique little story.
Yeah.
And it just makes my skin crawl.
Yes, it does.
The-
And I think it makes a lot of people's skin crawl.
Yeah, the height of the third act, I love.
Yes.
Just everything's built up to it, and like you haven't really figured out the twist yet, but you're about to.
Yeah.
And, oh man, it's just so good. What's your favorite scene in this movie?
When he looks out the window,
When he looks
or
out the
she
window.
looks out the window, I should say. They're in the hotel and they look up at the house.
At the house.
At the house, and then you look.
You see Mother?
You see Mother.
Okay, yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a little bit. Most people probably don't like this scene the best or anything, but I like the scene where they're just sitting down talking about taxidermy.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I don't know, his he at some point in that scene he changes.
Yes. Yes.
Like either something she says or something she does. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this to this girl.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but that whole scene is just like because you're starting to realize something's off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I like that scene a lot.
It's a good twist in the beginning of a movie.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's true. There's two.
There's two twists.
I guess there's two twists.
There's a double twist. This is like a good Twix bar. Double twist.
Good twist bar.
It's Twizzler.
But yeah, okay, Psycho.
Twistler, I should
Great
say.
movie. I think.
Did you hear that? That was great. Twistler.
Yeah, I heard it. I was trying to speak. Something about black
Sometimes when you have a really good joke, you just got to interrupt people.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you would want to add on?
No, I don't think so.
No, not to the movie, to your stupid joke.
No, I mean, we'll see.
Okay. Something about watching black and white films.
A red Twistler.
Okay. What's your number 2? Oh, no, I guess it would be my number 2.
No, I'll do my number 2/number 3.
Okay. All right. So okay.
Yeah,
go
we'll
ahead.
swap. Because I'll do... Yeah, I'll do my number 1 first because your number 1's probably going to be a better number 1 than my number 1.
Okay. All right.
If you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
So my number 2/number 3 is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Which is all I put it right after Gremlins on purpose.
Right after Gremlins?
Right. Yeah. In terms of the
why?
list.
Why?
Because first you watch Gremlins.
Oh, I see.
And then when you're like, well, I need a little more Christmas, but still a little spookiness.
Spooky.
I'll
I
do
see.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
So this is also an alternative Christmas movie that's in my list.
Yes. Yeah. So what do you like about this film?
This film I like because of the art style.
Yep.
I like this film because of the humor.
Yeah, it is funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny little film.
I like the film for its uniqueness. The story told is very unique.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I like this film because it's got some good music.
Yes. Oh my goodness. The This Is Halloween.
Yeah.
That I always have to listen to that. Like that's how I start off my Halloween day.
Well, there you go.
Is
See,
listen to that song.
you could start it. You could listen to that song Halloween night.
Yeah.
And then midnight roll around and you watch the movie. Well, first you watch Gremlins and then you watch this movie.
The This Is Halloween and Monster Mash are the two best Halloween songs in my opinion.
All right.
Because I don't like Thriller very much.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Thriller.
Thriller's a great song.
I don't know. It's just obnoxious to me.
Maybe you just don't like good music. So that's my number 32.
Your number 3 too.
My number 32.
Man, that's low on the ranking. 32? That upsets me, Philip. My number 2 is Trick or Treat.
Oh, I've never even heard of this movie.
Okay, so...
Or maybe I have and I don't know it.
So I've watched it one other time.
Okay.
And I absolutely loved it.
Just once you watched it.
Well, hold on. So I watched this movie like early high school.
Okay.
I was either freshman or sophomore. Fell upon it. I was like, "Oh, what is this?" I watched it, and it is just the best thing.
Okay.
And I went out and I bought it the other day.
Whoa.
And I watched it last night in preparation for this list. And it held up 100%.
What is it?
Okay.
What
so
is it?
What? I'm just getting excited, just about ready to explain this.
Yeah, you're
because a lot of people probably haven't seen this. And by the way, this movie's rated R, so I'm not endorsing it for anyone under the age of 18. Okay. So it takes place on Halloween night, but it's an anthologies movie.
What's that? In which way?
So there's 5 different stories going on.
Okay.
All at once. So there's without giving too much away in spoilers, I'll just kind of give a brief summary of each one of them. So there's first story, a husband who loves Halloween,
okay,
and his wife who hates it.
Okay, so your future,
my future, yes. Story number 2,
okay,
elementary school principal who may just lead a double life.
Oh, but you don't know for sure.
Oh, you know for sure.
Oh, okay.
Number 3, girl who is single.
Okay.
Might just find the man of her dreams, but one of them may not seem what they are.
Okay. The school teacher. The principal.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, 2 of them actually, because that is a plot thing.
Okay.
But she ends up being a werewolf. 4, trick-or-treaters play a mean Halloween prank on another kid.
Okay.
And 5, old man who doesn't like trick-or-treaters has a battle with a I don't know, like I don't even know how to say it. A little trick-or-treater who's not human.
Okay.
But they're all interwoven very well. And the little trick-or-treater that's not a human,
Yeah.
his name's Sam. And he's kind of in all the stories.
Oh.
He's every single time something bad happens,
He's around.
He's around. And it's just so. I think this is tied with my number one spot. When I think of movies that capture the spirit of Halloween,
Okay.
it's just, I don't know. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Okay.
It's like when I watched this movie last night, I was like, man, there's just so many like jack-o'-lanterns and like they got just the costumes right. And like, I don't know, the spirit of Halloween is alive in this movie and I love it.
All right.
But good movie, Trick or Treat. It's and the or is just an apostrophe R. So Trick or Treat.
Trick or treat.
Yeah. They say Happy Halloween a lot in this film.
That's not even a saying people say.
Yeah, it is. Happy Halloween.
Nah.
They say it at the end of to add to my number 10 slot, since it's just an amalgamation cheating.
Okay, yeah.
Well, hold on. I want to hear your number one first. So,
all right. It's not that.
Okay, all the regular show episodes,
yeah.
all the terror tales.
Yes. We could do a whole episode about that.
We could. He says Happy Halloween at the end of that episode.
Yeah.
The Warlock does. But yeah, Trick or Treat. Probably.
I guess you do say Happy Halloween.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
You say it's like kind of like, yeah, you can't do it with the letter
Happy Halloween
or Happy Thanksgiving. It sounds weird to me.
It sounds
to me.
Happy Thanksgiving sounds weird to me.
Hey Daniel, to me,
yeah,
I don't like it.
All right, but yeah, this movie. Once you're 18, go out and watch it.
What makes it R? Is it the
cursing?
Okay.
And there's like 2 scenes that might be a little risque.
Okay. All right. So I won't watch it.
You won't watch it. But good movie, Trick or Treat.
Okay. Number one.
What is your number one?
I'm about to blow your mind.
Oh, geez.
You ready?
The Even Stevens movie?
Nah, E.T.
Oh, okay.
I think that this movie tops them all.
Okay. Now what? Why?
In terms of it being one of the best movies.
Okay, all right. It is a very good movie.
And it's also around Halloween time, which I didn't remember until I was looking up all this.
Oh, you're right.
And I was like, wait a second. This is kind of a spooky Halloween movie.
You're right. They do go trick-or-treating at one point.
They go trick-or-treating. That's why they dress him up.
Yeah, as a ghost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Okay.
It's a perfect Halloween movie. I would say this is the beginning of your Halloween season movie.
Okay.
Right about right now. So
you get right out of your sci-fi September into your spooky October.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how sci-fi September. That's going to be a thing from now on. I'm just going to watch sci-fi movies all of September.
That's my whole life, though.
Okay.
So I think that's E.T. Great movie. Little alien coming to town, saying, "Hey, he must go home." I think it's a wonderful movie.
It is really good. I've only seen it once.
What?
Yep.
This classic Steven Spielberg.
And here's the thing. I saw it like 3 years ago for the first time.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was on Netflix.
I have I have no standing to like make fun of you about movies you haven't seen. But,
yeah, that's true.
But I am surprised they haven't seen it.
Well, because like I was looking through Netflix and I was like, E.T. came up. And I've never had like the strongest urge to watch it. Yeah. I knew what it was and everything. But I was like, if I'm gonna be just the movie buff, then I gotta watch all of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't let this classic go unwatched.
So what did you think?
It was good. It was really good. Good Spielberg film. Probably in his top 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In maybe number 10. I don't know. Spielberg's made some good stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, good movie and pulls at your little heartstrings at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it was looking for my heartstrings, but they weren't there.
Your strings have been cut.
They've been cut, and my tear ducts have been drained.
No,
But I was like, I bet a lot of people get emotional about this part.
probably.
But yeah, okay, that's good. See, I had never even thought about that as a Halloween film,
I didn't either.
but I might now.
Yeah, you will now.
Maybe October 1st I'll watch it. I'll start watching it.
So you're going to listen to this podcast at 8 p.m. on Tuesday night, October 2nd, right?
No, this will drop October 1st.
Yeah, October 1st. I mean,
right after you're done listening to this.
You can start watching
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Yeah. This is 2019. For all those people that are listening to this in 2025, who knows? I don't know what day this comes out for you.
That's true. Okay. My number one.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, I stole it from you.
It's okay, though. I was just happy it was on your list.
No. I thought that you were going to take it off. I thought that you weren't going to allow it.
No, so here's the thing. And I think we mentioned this during alternative Christmas movies. Because this was an honorable mention for that list.
Oh, it was just an honorable mention, was it?
Because in my mind, it's more of a Halloween film.
Yes.
When I think of Christmas movies, there's 20 movies before this one that pop into my mind.
Yeah.
But when I think of Halloween movies, this is right there.
Yeah.
Right at the tippy top.
Okay.
So no, heck yeah, I freaking love this film. You know how much I love this film.
I do. Well, I kind of forgot, honestly.
Oh no, I watch this every Halloween.
Okay. I thought that this was like top 10 in our list. I thought that you were going ham on this movie.
No. This is number one in my mind. In your mind, it's number 2.
Yeah.
Or 3, which is fine.
I like E.T. more. I also like that I've only seen it a few times, but I like E.T. a lot.
Well, you had your time to talk about that. Now we're talking about Nightmare Before Christmas.
Let's talk about it again.
Here's the one thing about this movie. I think there is 2 scenes missing from this movie for it to be perfect.
Oh, what's missing?
There needs to be a little bit more of Jack and Sally thinking of each other in a romantic sense.
There's that, yeah.
Because you get it at the end.
Yeah.
But it's
kind of sprung on you.
Kind of sprung on you, kind of out of left field. Yeah. There is some setup, but I feel like there could have been more setup.
The setup was, this is a boy and this is a girl.
Pretty much. And she likes him. That's the thing is, you really get the sense that she likes him.
Yeah.
But there's not a whole lot of sense that he likes her.
Yeah.
He's more just focused on his mission.
Right.
But love both those characters. Love the atmosphere of this movie. This, along with Sleepy Hollow, and Trick or Treat, I think just give a really great atmosphere of Halloween. Like you said, the music's great. I love the idea of the trees. That little set that they made is awesome.
Yeah,
where he walks in. I love this.
You're talking about the portals.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I think you said it a few minutes ago. A very unique idea.
Yeah,
for this movie. I love Jack so much. I was him for Halloween last year.
You were
for Guess Who Night.
You were a good Jack.
Thank you. But yeah,
very stickly.
But yeah, man,
stickly.
I can't imagine going a year without watching this.
Really?
Yeah, I love this movie so much.
Wow.
But yeah, okay. That was our list. It's been a while, I feel like, since we've done both of us do a list.
You know why?
Because it takes longer?
Yeah. And I just don't make lists good.
I liked your list.
No list good.
You made the 60s sitcoms list baller.
Well.
And your list today was pretty good.
It was aight. I actually took some time to do it.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Would you like to move into our segment we like to call Disappointment?
A little something I like to call Disappointment. Today's episode is brought to you by, WDW Radio playing on my phone.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
Are they talking about Chick-fil-A?
No.
Oh, I heard chicken.
No. Today's, that's Walt Disney World Radio.
Oh, okay.
A great podcast that we should try to get on.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, season 2. Here's what we're doing.
Okay.
Not all the things we're doing. Here's one new thing that we're doing that I'm springing on Daniel right now.
Oh yeah, I don't know what this.
We're going to create a campaign to try to get on as many podcasts as possible.
Okay, all right.
And it's going to be up to our fans to make sure that happens.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Let's also. Well, no, never mind.
What?
I won't steal that joke. I was about to steal a joke.
Oh, they do something?
The Trolls 2 thing.
Oh yeah, but we don't have that push.
Yeah, no, not whatsoever.
Today's disappointment is brought to you by everyone.
Okay, so we were disappointed.
No one disappointed us more than everyone.
Okay, all right. Okay,
we have no more ratings.
No more reviews.
No more reviews.
That's fine. I'm okay with that this week because I'm so happy that it's Halloween time.
Well, good for you.
Maybe we'll get some weirdos in this month.
Yeah.
That just love Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything left to say that you want to say?
I don't think so. Just that we love you.
And enjoy your October.
Okay.
Enjoy our plethora of spooky episodes coming up.
Ooh. Spooky classic countdown.
We love you guys.
Bye-bye.